Teammate got the passengers on board. Look at all the sleeping on that we endured. Trevor got his foot to the floor of the M3. Cam looking like a fellow dad with the big jeans. Daytona beast behind the scenes. Y'all know party is not kidding, I'm serious. I'd like to welcome y'all to a no-look experience. From here on out, gotta put some respect on the name. They must have seen we up like they checking the score to the game. Hold up, let me open up the fridge, grab a Bud Light. I've been itching just to drop like a bug bite. They always come to us for advice, just to see how it's done right. 2024, a no-look year. You're damn right.
I'm glad you switched.
I never liked Miller Lite.
I don't know. I'm just glad you're on the.
I wouldn't drink a Miller Lite for 1,000,000 likes.
I never disliked Bud Light. Like,
Let me ask you a question though.
Yeah.
Hypothetically speaking,
Okay.
we blow up. It's not Anheuser-Busch. What's the other one?
Miller Coors.
yeah.
Okay, so Miller Coors comes ringing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, hey, we have a sick idea. We have a pitch. We want Party Mike on top of the train in the new Silver Bullet commercial.
The Silver Bullet.
I mean, I think you'd
What
be
are we
crazy to
doing?
turn that down.
I mean, how much money they throwing at me?
They're
dude?
definitely going to give you more money to do one thing than your whole career at
think,
Anheuser.
I'm just saying, like, if it.
I'll say it like this. As Dave Chappelle once said, he said, I've been sponsored by Coke and Pepsi. He said, the only Pepsi's better because they paid me most recently.
hey,
So,
hey, I respect it.
hey, if they're throwing money at me, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say no to something crazy.
I can't
Or it just
enjoy-
depends. I
Or
mean,
I
or do you
can't
take the
enjoy-
chance? Or do you take the chance and say, no, I believe in Anheuser-Busch and the 100,000 American employees they hire.
that's what my heart says.
You know?
When you ask me that,
What if they're like,
But then
$10
somebody
million
throws some money
to
at me?
stand in front of this green screen for 38 seconds? You'd be nuts. I'm sorry, you'd be nuts. The
Out
thing
there
is
throwing
I'm going to
beers
ride that
with-
damn Silver Bullet.
From then
you
on-
take it. You take it.
From then
You
on,
take
do you
it.
have
I
to
don't know,
publicly
man.
drink
I'm just not the
Miller
type
Lite?
to switch on anybody, you know, and
You
I've been through so much, but
you
it's
go
like,
throw beers with Dan Marino, dude. If that's what you want to do, man.
I think if you have to switch drinking like to Miller Lite or Coors, bro, like there's no way. I can't drink, dude. It's so heavy. You get drunk off Miller or Coors, you get a headache.
I would. My
I'm gonna
only
drink Bud Light
counter.
every day.
I'm gonna
My
pour
only
Bud Light in
throws
the
me a
damn Miller
million.
bottle.
My only counter offer would be like, nah, I'm only rocking with the Coors Banquet snub nose bottles. That's the only thing I want to be a part of.
This guy thinks he's John Dutton, man.
Like, come on, man.
Bro, I am sipping on this hoop tea. It's like I don't know, just a new tea.
We sipped them the other day.
What am
It's
I
pretty good.
drinking?
They're straight,
Boilermakers. Shout out to Purdue.
straight
But not Purdue
steamrollers.
Pharma. They can die in a hole.
Yeah, you ain't
You know what
playing.
I'm saying? But anyways, welcome back.
Steamroller.
No Look Passengers, episode 41 in here.
on.
Live in charge, man. Party Mike, Trevor. No Cam today. He chilling. He editing videos and whatnot.
Got him in the workshop.
Got him in the lab working.
Working hard, man, in the sweatshop.
Usually Trevor makes that
True,
joke,
true.
man. Anyway, boys.
Not
what you
today.
guys been doing today, man? It was a weird day today, bro. I woke up, went to work.
Really was.
It was 70 degrees at 7 o'clock. It was
Nice
so
breeze,
nice.
kind of overcast.
Then it
like,
started
oh, this
raining
is
a little
great.
bit.
That's when it all went to crap.
It progressively just got worse all day.
Yeah.
It was like just one of those days, man. It was like started off really good and then
Cold now, and the wind's blowing so hard, I think this place might fall over,
Bro,
man.
we're at such a weird point, and I hate it so much. It's just like such a nice day, like the 70 degrees, and won't rain like that, like the other day.
yeah.
And then we'll go to like tonight. It's supposed to be below freezing, and it
But-
rained today, so we got to worry about like the roads freezing.
Time change. Daylight savings is next week.
That's right. Yeah, I knew
Can't
it was
wait for
coming
that.
Trevor ain't even changed his clock in his car yet. I noticed today. So all he has
Don't
to
matter.
do
It's
is
gonna
Hey.
go right back.
so
It's about to fall right back in line, man.
he'll be right back on track. You know what I'm
I
saying?
probably got a couple clocks around
I'm
the
also
house
the
like
same guy that will just like ignore the needs washer fluid thing, which is
Same.
crazy. Like
How often do you really use?
I never use it. In fact, I don't even know how the light came on. It's got to be a sensor. I don't use
or
that
it's
crap.
leaking.
I don't think so.
You know,
But
I-
hey, now
It's
if that
crazy.
popped up in the M3, you know I would be like,
you could
oh,
fail a
washer
state
fluid.
inspection for some washer fluid, bro, and it's like, man, I don't even use this. Like it's very. I mean, I guess it is necessary whenever it's dirty, but
My car's usually
You
so
would.
clean that it never matters.
Excuse me, dude.
I ain't dissing you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I seen him looking weird in my car out there, dude. It's a little dirty.
I mean, the F30 is
Trevor
dirty.
was sitting there shaking his head in disgust.
Just wiping it. It's like,
Sorry, guys.
Damn,
I
Party
get that
Mike.
from my dad.
ugh.
My dad gets into my mom's car and goes, and she'll go, would you stop?
Oh man, shout out to Todd though. I love Todd. Todd's a great guy.
I got an idea, and I think I could spill this sauce on the podcast. It wouldn't be a problem. So I see this thing that a lot of podcasts do, and you've probably seen it. They do a thing where they have like call-ins.
Oh yeah.
I want to do that, like one a podcast, and I want to do it with I want to start out obviously with people we know,
Oh for sure.
like
I
let
like
Papa
that.
Perk call in, and we just ask him a round of questions and let him be him.
For sure.
Do it with my dad.
So you saying like on a phone call or like a voicemail?
We'll get a
phone-
voice. We'll get a voicemail.
Yeah, we'll do like a thing.
Yeah.
Like we'll get him to ask a question and then we'll
get
respond.
it
Or
where
do
we-
we talk to him or do we phone
No,
him
no,
in?
you phone him in, and I guess you would hook up a line to the computer.
Oh, we
to
could
the
make
phone.
that happen.
I think it would be funny, dude. Like
We
do
could
one
make
like
that happen.
Pablo calls in.
Oh, that would be great.
You know what I mean? Like
That would be great.
if you're watching this
we'll
and
just
you
call
want
Nara.
just hit us the DM.
low-key.
Talk to the dude chefing up with the rice. Come on. Can't
Yeah,
talk. I'm
that would be
busy.
fire.
Speaking Spanish.
Get Papa Perk and Todd in here at the same time.
Oh yeah, that would
Dude,
be good.
it's so funny that Todd thinks Cameron's Douglas. I know this is inside, real inside baseball, but
Yo, shout out to you, Douglas.
hey, man, shout out to Dougie,
Dog.
dog. Poor Cam, dude. Anyway, some interesting news today, man. You guys want to get right into it?
Let's dive into it.
Let's do it.
Because I seen a little bit about it, but I
let me
never
pull it up on the.
I've been
looked any
seeing
further.
I've been seeing like the storm of things kind of work up to this, and I didn't see this till he said something about it. But I think it started for me with the Cat Williams interview
Yeah, he did.
where he said Diddy likes to party.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Now that you know, maybe Cat Williams did know something.
I did see where Diddy's ex-wife or wife claimed that he was like abusive and
It was like Cassie.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, I know that was like a whole lawsuit or whatever. But this new one, it involves a producer named Lil Rod, who is accusing Diddy of sexual misconduct.
On him.
On Diddy, yeah. Pretty much, it's like a 70-page lawsuit, but you know the interneted, and got what we needed out of it. The biggest.
It's that Cliff Notes.
Yeah, pretty much. The biggest, indictment I would say in here is there is a redacted name. There's two big redacted names out of the lawsuit. One is it's an indicated rapper from Philadelphia, allegedly, who dated Nicki Minaj. It does not mention any names.
I mean, I just saw his picture, so apparently the internet is making probably accurate.
Below
assumptions.
this, there was another footnote for a redacted R&B singer that said he performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency.
Don't know who that could be.
Which, allegedly, all fingers point.
Just say it. Man.
Anyway, to Usher, man. It's
Who's the
Usher
Philly,
and Meek
who's
Mill.
the Philly guy? Meek Mill.
It's Usher and Meek Mill. And all day,
Yeah, I thought it was Lil Uzi Vert, dude.
it's been
When they said Super Bowl,
James
though,
Harden.
and Nicki Minaj.
academics and Meek Mill going at it on Twitter, bro. It's been pretty funny, man.
All y'all people who keep attacking me for saying that academics is funny.
Academics genuinely is.
I'm not
a
saying
great-
he's like, if he was trying to be comedic, that he's funny. Like, he just, everything he does is funny.
Yeah, he just
the way he moves is like,
he's
the
got
way
a character to him, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Like, I'm not saying he's trying to be funny and like, oh, he's so good at being funny. I'm just saying, like, he's just funny whether he knows it or not.
So I'm trying to think of where. I don't know a whole lot about academics, but I remember there being like a big thing. Was it with Drake, where he kind of like really?
Him and Drake are homies, low key. Like
So
Drake,
they're
Drake
homies.
messes with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember. Like,
I'm
the
pretty
big,
sure you're
like,
thinking of
Wait,
Meek
he
Mill,
was
dude.
in, or
Him and Meek Mill
he's been
have
in a
always
bunch.
beefed.
Yeah, he beefs a lot with Freddie Gibbs. He
Freddie
beefs a
Gibbs,
lot
yeah.
with Meek Mill.
Okay.
But what blew him up, he did that show with Joe Budden on Complex, Everyday Struggle.
Okay.
Before then, he was like behind the computer, never really showed his face.
Never.
He's
This
Jamie.
was like kind of before he even was streaming. I do believe
It was just like putting out the little YouTube videos that were just like gifs.
It was
playing
basically his
over and over.
Instagram now, just him talking about it.
And like what blew him up was the war in Chirac. He did like
Yeah.
a documentary style thing where he covered pretty much what Trap Lord Ross does now.
But whenever he, got out from behind the screen and got on that show with Joe Budden, it kind of like took him to a whole nother place where like, okay, people can hate on him. He's a bigger guy. He opened himself up to being hated a lot more, and that's when you seen a lot of people hate him.
Yeah.
He's
Got really honest takes.
But his streams are great. When he gets off the Hennessy, bro, and starts yelling at his computer, bro, it's some of the most entertaining shit I've ever seen.
The one where him and Adam 22 got into it.
That one was great.
Great.
The one where he this one, bro, about the Diddy stuff. Whenever Diddy's talking about him and Usher wrestling over the Frosted Flakes or whatever, man. There's a legendary Academics rant on it.
No, wait. So with Usher, a big thing I've always heard is that he has herpes.
Oh, that's a fact. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, they say like the "Let It Burn" song, like it probably wasn't really about that,
Nah,
but then
nah,
they just
nah,
kind of
but-
throw that at that. But
yeah, I think that's a
I
more
feel
recent
like
thing.
I've heard that Diddy's the one that gave it to him.
I've never heard that, but allegedly,
I don't know. It's alleged.
Allegedly,
AF, but
allegedly that makes a lot of sense. If you were to put the pieces,
probably came from Diddy. I don't know, maybe.
if you threw all the pieces out on the table and built the puzzle,
I'm gonna lay out.
kind
I'm,
of fitting together a little bit,
I'm gonna lay out my little take on
Okay.
on this.
Let's hear it.
I think it makes perfect sense that this is true, because think about Diddy. If he's really a freak like that, he can.
Force was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get early. Yo, what the fuck did Puff just
This is
say?
Kevin Hart.
Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming.
He said off the Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes means
Cocaine?
we used to wrestle to see who nutted first. They told my cereal, my nigga. They told my
He's crazy, bro. He be going in, man. He's
But
nuts.
anyway, I think that this makes perfect sense, because if you were like that, who better to blackmail or extort in this way than rappers who, for one, will do anything to get put on, and two, they ain't never going to admit that they got fucked in the ass.
Yeah, Trevor has this crazy. It actually makes a lot of sense.
Think about it. Meek Mill ain't never ever gonna come out and say, yes, this happened.
Nah, he can't.
He's gonna deny it.
For sure.
Your street cred, done. I mean, think about it.
No, wait a second.
Diddy's a powerful figure in the music industry, and if he says, "Yo, let me do this to you, and you can have a number one, or we'll make it, your career
And that's
do
what he
this or
says
that."
apparently to Lil Rod in this. It
Think
gets
about it.
It
Just
gets,
think about it.
It gets pretty deep if you actually read the whole lawsuit. I watched another video on it by True Gordy, bro. He's like a British dude who makes videos. But he broke the whole thing down, and like Lil Rod basically was like, Diddy told him, was like, bro, we get it cracking right here. I'll get you a Grammy. And
Got a Grammy. I don't know. Did they get it cracking or?
I don't know. I don't know if Lil Rod got a Grammy also.
So now, like in your heart, do you guys really feel like that happened?
I
mean, listen.
dude, Diddy's a weird guy.
This whole
There's no doubt.
I don't know, man. I do think there's a weird Hollywood elite, and at a certain point when you get so
Talking about
much
billionaires here, like
when
top
you get,
tier millionaires and billionaires.
I think it's a weird game people start playing. Like
It's almost like they do stuff to each other, so they like always have something on each other
it's really
in
like
weird way.
yeah, it's
You
and
hear a lot with political shit. Like political parties have like these
it's
gatherings where they do.
Diddy
weird
is Epstein,
stuff.
bro.
Yeah.
Diddy.
So now-
There was a lady. Diddy's head. the lady that like ran all of his shit was basically in charge of like when girls would say something, she paid him and was like, nah, chill out. And like it was like a whole
Had a
operation,
whole
man.
Accountant, like
Yeah.
a front desk employee, like taking care of all that stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, the only thing that makes me feel that's made me feel weird about this, I don't really care about Diddy,
Nah.
but to think of him and Biggie, like
mean,
back in the day, like I mean, was
The whole
you think about the
Tupac
Epstein
thing.
stuff? That stuff was going on in the '90s. You think about this?
You think about
what was
the-
going on with Biggie and like all that stuff? Like,
Come on, man. Why 50 Cent don't like Diddy? 50 Cent ain't never told no lie.
And 50 Cent ain't never bent over, pun intended, for nobody.
Listen, man.
He hasn't, bro. He
Fit-
never.
If 50 say he don't rock with somebody, I don't rock with him. Because I've never seen 50 Cent be wrong.
cause he's just like, he's a high up like person, and he don't care to like
I mean,
tell you about people.
I respect it,
Floyd
man.
Mayweather, Ja Rule.
We talk about legendary interviews all the time, you know, like
Yeah.
people. I've been formulating a
That
new
man
list
got
in my
shot
head.
9 times and then
Would love to meet him. That's like a dream. Eventually,
dude.
when we blow up, 50 Cent is like just a legend, bro.
for
Like,
one thing, he's probably for sure like my childhood top 3 in my top 3
easily.
easily.
So-
I done told y'all, Get Rich or Die Trying changed my life.
dog.
Like
And if you listen to it now, it still holds up.
front to back.
Dog.
Like from the gunshot, from the bullet dropping on the intro track.
Dog, all I know is
to
that
the-
whenever
whole
Window
thing.
Shopper comes on, I
That-
feel like I'm on a yacht.
That's
Did y'all
in the
get
sun.
introduced to 50 by Eminem?
no. I
I
told you I
just-
got 50. I got a 50 Cent CD on the playground
I've never really been
at
like
a Baptist church daycare.
Yeah.
Hard.
I've never really been like a Eminem like stan. Like I've heard some of it. I get what he's a big, like he's one of the best.
It was the Slim
rappers,
Shady
whatever,
LP and Get Rich or Die Trying. Both CDs, same time, same day from the same guy.
No.
On the
way.
playground. Yeah. I
If
told
I'm
the
not
story
mistaken,
before.
Yeah.
I watched the Get Rich or Die Trying movie at a young age.
I remember
my
having
dad
the,
showing me.
I never
50 Cent a
watched
lot.
I never watched the movie, but I played the game. I remember renting the game from Flick Video.
Dog,
The
The
movie
movie-
was solid.
or
the
getting
movie's- the movie's
getting my
good.
mom to rent the
He's
game.
acting as himself.
And
Yeah,
it's like
it's-
the soundtrack.
I remember the one
album
movie.
was for the movie, bro.
You ever watched the movie of
soundtrack.
him where he like got cancer and was sick?
Yeah,
Like,
I
a
just
football
remember seeing
player?
pictures of him.
yeah.
I watched that one
And he
time.
really,
there was
like,
another
Getting down
movie.
like that.
There was another movie of him, and it was like a gangster movie type deal, but like it happened in the snow. He was like thugging in the snow. I can't remember what it was, but I remember watching that one too.
For one thing, he's not a bad actor.
No, he's not.
He's a pretty
and
good
the
actor.
businessman wise, like whatever.
Vitamin water.
But to get back onto this, like you were saying, if you go from the start, Diddy's always been involved in some stuff. Like
I think he's a psychopath.
I don't think you're far from the truth. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like
now his ex-wife died, right? Like his kid's mom, I believe. Their mom
that
had
I
passed
don't know.
away like I think a couple years ago.
I think I do remember
wanna
seeing
say.
that. I think I do remember seeing that.
Did Diddy damn, take two? Did Diddy kill his wife? We don't know. What do you
didn't he-
think? Send a voicemail in.
Diddy was the
and
one
we'll
who
read it
tried to
out.
bomb Kid Cudi. Remember that?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I've seen come out of this like recent stuff. Is that
He also
Kid Cudi-
slapped the fuck out of Drake.
they
one
said,
time.
"Why you think J. Cole rides a bike around everywhere?"
That would be hard, dude, to have a whole conversation with J. Cole about P. Diddy. He would
Yeah,
Yeah, because
you
they
were-
got in a fight, right?
You were right.
He
Kim
talked
Porter.
about that on his album.
Kim Porter was her name.
Okay.
But yeah, I do remember the whole when this first kind of came out with the whole Cassie thing and him trying to bomb Kid Cudi. That was crazy.
I mean, Kid Cudi, like, why?
Bro thinks that he's in like a damn Narcos movie.
Why would you want to kill Kid Cudi?
Also,
Who
though,
knows? That's the thing.
another
Some
interesting
elite stuff, probably.
another interesting twist in this whole thing. Meek Mill conveniently woke up today to this news and then started promoting a new song or an album he's dropping. So if this is a rollout, this is one hell of a rollout.
I'm thinking he's a big enough clout chaser to take one, dude.
This ain't dreams and nightmares. It's just nightmares.
That's the only thing I don't. I you know. I still want to hold the, you know, y'all thought I was finished. Hold up, wait a minute, you know.
Nah,
Like-
he had some bangers back in the day, for real.
Like I don't
Dream
want to.
Chasers, like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The Flamers mixtapes, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
wow.
I mean,
Right.
now that I'm thinking about
Now
it, bro,
that-
the
Oh,
names
damn.
are
Now
like
that you say that out loud, dude.
Yeah. Damn.
Dreams and Nightmares of Diddy. Flaming for Diddy.
Come on.
I
man.
gotta go get back on my old computer and undownload that off.
I
that
do,
Piff.
bro. Do you guys remember like the Drake and Meek Mill beef?
Yeah.
You guys remember?
Was it
where
like
you
the
were
back
at?
to back?
type of thing?
Yeah.
I remember I was at the beach, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I was into it, you know, like on Twitter, I was watching it happen. And
Keeping
like,
up with it.
I remember
Yeah.
at night, Funk Flex got on the radio and had the Meek Mill diss, and like he kept like preparing, you know, like saying he had it for like 2 hours, and then he finally played it, and it was like it came in with like the Undertaker theme song, and
I think the first
It-
one
the
was
first
charged
one-
up.
yeah, that's the first one that
That one
Drake.
didn't
But
really
it was
land.
like the response by Meek Mill, and like it was just the it was a lot of build up for nothing. you
Yeah, it
know?
wasn't very
and,
good.
I think WWE ended up sending Meek Mill like a cease and assist and was like, "Hey, you can't sample that." You know?
If it would have been a hit like
Like,
Drake's
yeah.
was, it would have, yeah.
So I vividly remember like being in this beach house, like on my like phone on like iHeartRadio on Hot 97, listening to Funk Flex, waiting on the Meek Mill
Dang.
track, and I was like, man, whatever.
I remember
You know.
everyone, whenever it came out, they were just like, that was not good.
And then he put out another one that like was supposed to be whatever, but
Then
You know,
Drake
it-
dropped
you know.
his shit, made a damn platinum song.
I remember the
out of
back
it.
to back. What back to back was?
A diss track.
Yes, Trevor.
Back to back.
Was it to Meek Mill or was it to Joe Budden?
It was to,
Yeah,
I
I
think
thought
he
it was
dissed
me.
both of them in there, didn't he?
Which one did because Drake dissed Joe Budden too, right?
He did. This was all around the same time, I think.
I can't remember what song that was though.
But, you know what's crazy? You know who freaking produced that song?
Who?
Nav.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was that. What's the cover of that? Is it the baseball one? Yeah. There's one.
That's a hard song. You said Nav produced that?
Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
No. I know what you're talking about, bro. No, not that one.
There's another one. He did too.
No, he did Charged Up. He did that one. There's another one.
And I'm pretty sure Joe Budden dissed Drake too, and that was like one of his last songs he ever made.
You getting bodied by Twitter fingers turning, no, trigger fingers turning Twitter fingers.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a different one, bro.
I don't know. I can't remember.
You getting bodied by singing, you know what?
Going bad. They had songs together.
Back to back. No. What was it called? I think that one was the one that was at Joe Budden, dude.
Charged Up and Back to Back.
There's
With the
another.
two diss tracks, it says.
There's another. There's
July
another.
31st, 2015. About 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
There's another song.
Meek Mill then replied with "Wanna Know" on SoundCloud.
Wanna know? Yeah, that's what it was. Man, I just got deep reading about this Joe Budden and Drake beef. I can't remember specific. We'll have to. That's a NLP music thing one day. We'll have to.
Yeah.
We'll have to break down the Joe Budden Drake.
Remember the
Drake beef.
Migos?
Yeah.
Joe Budden.
So
diss?
that'll start with academics and
Ice Trader Gang.
academics and Joe Budden off that show at the Complex Awards.
Yeah.
Remember?
He
And
said,
it was like
if a hating, call him Joe Budden. Pussy.
that was the whole do it look like I was left off bad and bougie?
Yeah.
That was all the whole.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Man.
So Academics been beefing with rappers, man.
Act.
Which is
I don't
crazy.
think Ack had an issue with them at that time, did he?
No, it was more of
It
a
was
Joe.
Joe Budden.
It was Joe Budden.
Did he? Or didn't he?
Because I'm pretty sure Joe Budden was like dissing everybody at the time. Because this was also on that same show, Everyday Struggle. Joe Budden went super hard at Yachty.
That was what started the beef with the Migos.
Yeah.
Yachty was funny though. He handled it like a boss.
Yeah, he just kind of said that.
Joe
like,
Budden
bro,
just
what are
sitting
you
there
talking
screaming
about,
at me. He's like, "Chill."
bro? Yeah, like
Chill.
yeah, he gets up and he's screaming at the table, bro. That's legendary shit, man. Y'all should go watch Everyday Struggle, man.
I used to watch it all the time.
It used to come on like every day almost, I think, for a little bit.
And then who was the other guy that took Joe Budden's place?
I can't remember, but
Was
it
it
wasn't.
Wayno? Wayno?
Maybe, but it wasn't as good.
Nah, because
It
Joe
wasn't as
Budden and
good.
Ack going at each other all the time was hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny. And then I'm pretty sure that started like Academics beefing with like Rory and Maul.
Yeah,
And
it
then
did.
that was crazy. It's also funny to hear like the Joe Budden and Academics like when they link up and talk because like
they used to argue, but they got like a weird respect for each other.
Yeah, it's weird.
They actually
but it's-
like each other,
Yeah,
I think.
it's cool. It's cool content. You know.
Nah, but as far as this, what do we think here? What's the final verdict? Do you think that Meek Mill took Diddy's Diddy? Did he or did he?
I
not?
think I
Diddy?
don't want to speculate on that, but I do think Diddy is a menace to society. I'll say that.
I think he needs. This might be the white person in me, but I think he needs to be behind bars. He's trying to blow people up.
Listen, if it's true,
crazy.
You are innocent until proven guilty. I believe in the United States, Constitution,
We'll see if he's
court
like
of law,
R. Kelly and just
due
happened to incriminate
process.
himself.
The
Okay.
due process in court.
Yeah.
I believe that should be upheld. So you should be treated as innocent until proven guilty. But if proven guilty of diddying down Meek Mill and blowing up Kid
Diddy
Cudi, bro,
bopping.
Diddy bopping Meek Mill from behind.
that's something needs to be wrong. There's some crazy stuff in here about Stevie J too, which
I'm just still trying to figure out that other Drake song, bro.
I'm starting to wonder if Diddy killed Biggie, dude. Did he?
he did.
Did he?
He didn't prevent it. You know what I'm saying? You watch
I don't
base-
know if Diddy did it, dude. I don't know. To be determined. Did he?
Did he?
Or did he not?
Did he not?
He's a menace, dude.
The world may never know.
He's a menace. You watch baseball, Party Mike?
I want to. I want to get back into it.
I think since you got me watching NASCAR and I sit through these damn NASCAR races
Absolutely, yeah.
whenever damn.
Bro,
Speaking of NASCAR, the race Sunday, I don't want to go too country on everybody, but
awesome race.
that was a crazy NASCAR race. I know you dipped out on the boys, but we sat here and watched the race, dude. It was insane.
Bro, is
it was
that
like-
Lightning McQueen finish? The Piston Cup.
It literally was
500.
like three cars.
They were
bro.
three
Like,
wide at the finish line.
Three 100ths
Daniel
of a
Suarez
second.
sticking his tongue out to beat him by .0003 seconds or whatever.
It was crazy, dude. And then damn Truex, man, he
Bro, he was up there.
line.
He was up there, and he just got out of the line, and
He lost
that's
the
when
line,
you
man.
get left in the
Went
dust,
from
man.
like 4th to like 18th, man. It was really
Yeah.
it got intense pretty quick. The
No.
last 10 laps, I would say actually like the last like 25 are pretty good.
It's got me excited for the season.
Like it's
And I
you
know
got
with
me into
NASCAR,
it. You got me into it.
NASCAR for me is my buddy. Shout out to Thad from work. He put me on to NASCAR. I got back into it like 3 years ago again, and just learning everybody in it and like who doesn't get along with who's cool with who's on what team together.
Speaking of Noah Gragson, I know we talked about
Yeah.
that pussy motherfucker last week, but bro, I was playing the game
Yeah,
in there a second ago,
is he on
bro.
the Xfinity or something?
I'll be damned if he didn't spin my ass out, man. Like last lap, try to take me over, bro.
He's trying to build his career mode. And Noah
I dissed him
Gragson.
on Twitter. Actually, his boy Trevor seen it, started talking shit on Twitter on the game. So you know I had to be disrespectful. I hit square on him, insult.
Insult. Come
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
But
the
that's
reason
how I want to
bring
be with baseball.
the
is
reason I
I
bring
want to
baseball
learn
up-
more because I used to love it.
North Carolina. It's currently February 28th. Only 12 more days until the sports books go legal
Ooh,
live. I would
North
say,
Carolina, yeah,
so we can gamble legally.
I love how he says we.
yeah. I mean, I don't gamble.
We gotta get into it, man. Y'all gotta at least try, man.
The only gamble I take nowadays, dude,
No,
is staying up till 10 p.m.
Listen, y'all gotta
put
put
this rubber on or not?
y'all gotta put y'all gonna put some money in there and gamble with me, bro.
I'll put $5 in.
You
I
can't
got
make a bet with
five on
$5.
it.
You gotta put like 50.
Fuck that.
What do you mean?
It's a tank of gas, man.
All right, whatever. Anyway, that's what I was gonna talk about, but Trevor shit on it. So y'all go ahead, take the floor.
Oh, man. No, but really though, I mean, I want to get back into baseball. Like, me and Party Wife been to, and when we lived in California, we went and seen the Padres, the Angels, and the Dodgers.
That's all of them. Well,
And
the
Giants.
Giants.
Yeah, we didn't go up north, but and then we in St. Louis, we've seen the Cardinals play like twice, I think.
Oakland. I think Oakland is moving to Las Vegas.
Probably,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
Everybody said we out.
We gotta go to Vegas too, man.
I'm down with
The
that.
Sphere.
You
Oh,
want to talk
now
about?
gambling? No, fuck you, dude. You can't go to. You don't gamble. You don't get to go on
He
the
said, "I
Vegas
got
trip."
$5
There's
to
plenty
go
of
to
fun
Vegas.
stuff you can
You-
do in
you don't-
Vegas without gambling.
Okay,
Trevor
You're-
pulling out a $5 bill at Vegas, like, what can this get me
Yeah, come
Dude,
on, man.
there's plenty of shit you can do in Vegas
for $5?
for $5.
No,
No.
you
But
can't.
there's stuff you can do without gambling.
Name one.
Strip club.
He's thinking the women of the night, probably.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I
Oh,
could say
dude, they
that
got
word.
plenty of escorts and prostitutes down there. I mean,
Trevor,
if I'm
we're about to lose Trevor like
if
the
I'm gonna
hangover
spend money
like
on
Doug.
something, I'm gonna get my money's worth.
You sound like Diddy.
That ain't the same.
You're a
Bro, you
Diddy
gonna be like-
bopper, dude.
That's not the same.
Diddy
You're
bopper.
just a Diddy bopper,
That's
bro.
not the same.
You're a
Yeah.
Diddy bopper,
That's
bro.
not the same.
Trevor's
gonna
on,
lose you like,
Trevor's on Diddy bop watch.
I didn't say I
bro.
was paying for men.
Get the- my damn
I didn't say
chin.
I was paying for the booty hole of a man.
Get over here a little bit. Dream chaser.
Flamer.
Yo, man.
You just a little dream chaser, bro.
Look, I live in a place where if you get a prostitute, it's gonna be toothless bitch. So you can go to Vegas and get some bad,
Didn't know
bad,
that,
bad,
but-
bad, bad
Yeah,
prostitutes.
that's y'all, man. You also
learn
can't
something
say
new
that,
every day.
so please quit saying that, so I don't have to chop this whole thing up again.
You can get some. You can get your money's worth for sure in Vegas.
But dude, I've not seen the Braves play. I feel like it'd be cool if we all went down and seen the Braves play, NLP experience. But
I'm with it.
not to get off what we were talking about.
Nah, thanks for bringing us back to what we were talking about.
All right,
Nah, I haven't been to the new Atlanta Stadium yet.
pretty
I
cool.
went to the old one, Turner Field.
That's
but
right. I didn't remember. I forgot they.
They built a new one. It's super nice,
Now,
apparently.
what's the place called? Their
Truist.
stadium.
Truist.
Truist. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
the Banks.
And what was the old one?
Turner
Field.
Field.
Turner Field. Okay, yeah, that's some legendary stuff.
I
right
seen
there.
that. I was actually at a game there one time. They were playing the Yankees. You Google this. This is a fact. I was there.
I believe you.
And someone fell off the balcony and died.
While you were there?
Yeah,
Do you see it,
yeah.
dummy?
Like, boom, fell. Then they,
Bro,
scurried
y'all
over.
ever seen that video?
carted
It
them
was
off.
at like a stadium like that or something, and somebody dropped their hat, and all the people like 10 balconies up were like
Yeah.
tossing to the next one.
Yeah, I did
That's
see
crazy.
that.
I love stuff like that, man.
Yeah, that was pretty fire.
But anyways, I would love to go to Vegas. Y'all seen like the Sphere and like how like
Yeah, the
U2
Sphere's crazy.
came out and like
I
was
heard-
the first ones to perform there, and it was look crazy.
There's a Pat McAfee clip.
Mm.
I know you don't watch Pat McAfee, but they went to Las Vegas and they did the Sphere. Well, they're like us. They're guy stuff. We've all heard a U2 song probably, but whatever.
Yeah.
Well, they went to the U2 concert and they were like, "This fucking sucks." Like, they're like the Pat McAfee
Yeah.
boys.
No,
I think I've seen
what's
a
the
clip
band?
of them
U2.
saying that.
U2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
it's
know.
like he's like, "Why did you not play any of the hits that we would know? Like, why?"
Did they not?
Nah, he said they played nothing but like deep album cuts.
What's
Like, in
what's
the-
what's
in the
U2's
Sphere.
hits?
I couldn't tell you. Vertigo, ain't that one?
How to Save a Life?
No, that's the damn. That's the Fray, man.
The Fray.
Come on, man. That's a sad song. Is that the?
I only thought of that because BLP Kosher said they asked me I forget what he said, but he said something about the Fray, I guess.
Yeah.
And then said how to save a life or something.
Shout out to BOP Kosher, man.
Let's get BLP Kosher on the pod.
Cousin Josh called me the other day. It's almost Gabe's birthday. So shout out to Daytona
Come on,
Beats
we gotta
next
celebrate
month.
that.
Not next month. It's in April. but soon,
Soon come.
He called me. I was like, bro, you want to go to a BOP Kosher concert for Gabe's birthday? I was like, absolutely not. But y'all should go. Y'all should have a great time.
I said absolutely
I was like,
not.
But no, I will not go there.
Do you like concerts?
No,
Me either.
I don't.
It's crazy as a
my thing
music
is-
listener and a music lover, but like, dude, it sounds better in my headphones, and I don't gotta stand shoulder to shoulder with sweaty ass people.
I used
don't
to
like-
love it, but I feel like I'm on the same page with y'all.
My thing is like crowds. Like I don't even like going out like
Same.
a lot of times with crowds, but it's like counterproductive or what's the word I'm looking for?
Counterintuitive or something.
I don't know. It's like it counterpoints. Like I'll
Shout out to
go.
Douglas. Big word of the day.
I'll go watch wrestling with like 80,000 people in a in
That's
what
Texas.
you love
really
it that
love.
much.
But yeah, it's different, and it's like I don't know.
I'll put it-
I don't.
That's
I
how I
don't.
feel about NASCAR.
I'll put it into
Yeah.
perspective with you.
It's also not the vibe of the concert. Just
Yeah, but
you're shoulder to shoulder, and why?
I'll put
it's
it
different.
Look, I'll put it into perspective for you, so you'll like understand it. Because I'm the same way as you. I don't like the shoulder to shoulder. I don't like whenever I have to try so hard to maneuver through people just to get where I'm going. But like, if I go to a big car show and it's like that, no problem.
Yeah, it's different. I don't.
But
know.
then
It's
I
just
go
like a different-
I go to damn Nashville for the real estate stuff, and I'm maneuvering my way through real estate people, and I'm like, oh fuck this, man.
Yeah, dude. Like I hate walking down the street and like not getting to walk like at the pace I
Oh
want
my
to walk.
god, dude! Walking
Yeah.
through Nashville is like there's a crowd of women who take up the whole freaking sidewalk and every centimeter of the damn place so they can take pictures.
All dressed up like Laney Wilson.
Dog, and I'm
Yeah.
like, get the fuck out of the way!
I just want to go get a burger, dude.
I
I
got
just
a
want to
damn-
go back to my room.
got a damn
Dog,
real estate convention.
I was literally about to shit in my pants, and I'm like 3 blocks away from the hotel.
You wore them uncomfortable shoes too, didn't you?
I was wearing the Dior's, man. It was just blistering my feet, and I'm trying to get the fuck
Big
back.
stepping.
Dog, I'm crop dusting people. I just know it. And it stunk too, bro. And it's
Some
hot
chick
outside.
dressed up like Laney Wilson walking through.
Nashville.
I love the smell of Nashville.
Nashville in the morning.
This is
I'm
the
I'm trying to
bullshit.
get back to take a shit. I'm on the damn I'm on the elevator trying so
Straight
hard not to
crop
shit my
dusting.
pants, dude. Oh, every fart's rolling right off a turd.
See that's what was crazy about like San Antonio. Like we went out and like we walked around this like river walk thing. It's like this river that runs through and like a bunch of like a mall and like a bunch of businesses and you just walk around this thing or whatever and like you're walking and it's just like Mexican food and like the rivers like it just smells so good. And, like it's just like food and like
Yeah.
it's not as many people, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It was cool. But Nashville, I went one time to watch wrestling too, and it was like it's weird because like I know y'all don't watch wrestling, but like the WWE will like take over a city.
Oh, I guarantee it.
So it's like the 60,000 people coming to watch the show are also in the city. So like when
In
you're
the
going out,
hotels.
like we're walking down Nashville and it's like you're kind of like Nashville people, and then it's like a bunch of like people in wrestling shirts
What?
too. Like yeah, like it was a cool mix of like people, bro. It's cool to see stuff like that.
I actually, other
awesome.
than the crowded parts of Nashville, the cool thing about Nashville is you got this big city, probably
Food's great.
probably about the same size as Charlotte, but you got like 3 blocks where everybody's at.
Yeah.
If you ain't on those 3 blocks, dude, you got this whole big city to yourself.
They say hockey games down there, they go crazy.
I
for
guarantee it.
Was
Well,
that the Predaters?
The Predators.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got their hockey team down there. I walked. They
you allowed
got
to
that
say
nice
that?
stadium.
Yeah, the Nashville Predators.
Nashville Predators. Okay.
Not the Diddy Bopper Predators.
yeah. The Diddy Boppers.
Not the the Diddy Boppers. That's a good one. That's the name.
But
of
yeah,
this one.
Nashville's a cool city. I wouldn't mind going back. Just
No, it's fun. We should take a trip.
it's not that bad of a drive.
I've never been in down. I've drove right past it on 40 like 50 times. I've never stopped by.
I'm telling you, we should this whole
Explored
summer.
Nashville.
We should just B&B in different cities for like
Dude,
a weekend.
Between
bro.
4 people,
See if
it's
we
not
can-
expensive.
We'd be straight.
I feel
man.
like if we have those set, we could plan ahead with like if we could try to link with people to
fuck yeah.
pod and do whatever, or shoot videos or whatever it may be. I feel like just to expand like that, and it's almost like a tour, but
we
like
could make it happen, dude. For sure. We'll plan it.
yeah, I like that.
We'll run down the East Coast. We was talking about moving the other day. Like we'll maybe blow up and shit.
yeah.
You know where we should go, man? Like you talking about big cities, man. We should just go to like Wilmington.
I love Wilmington.
Like we should just like it's every. You know what I'm saying? Like we should just go to the beach, man. Like
Go down to
fuck the big
Charleston.
city.
I
Yeah,
just
is
like-
what I'm saying. Like let's go to the
I
beach.
like Florida though because like there's just something about being down there whenever it's like it's freezing back home and it's like 65 there.
I like
Oh
the
my
cold.
God.
Sometimes though, I
I
like the cold,
don't,
man.
bro. I hate it.
I like dressing for the cold.
I just
Same, yeah.
I don't
Something about
like
some
the
big
cold,
clothes,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, I like
when I'm home-
layering up. You know,
When I'm
Yeah.
home, I'm like,
I like
man,
feeling like I could take a bullet
nah,
through my jacket.
nah, you need to move up north. Then
Looking like you standing outside waiting for the school bus to
For
pull up.
sure. I like having like multiple pockets and layers, bro. Like
I like,
you can't really hide contraband in the sun,
yeah, but you're in a
Contraband.
place where you don't really gotta hide the contraband.
but in the snow,
You're in
got
a
a
place where they
switchblade
ship
and
the
some brass
contraband.
knuckles.
yeah, exactly.
You don't know. You might have that glizzy on them, man.
Get him some Timbs.
You don't
and a
know.
puffer,
You
bro.
could
Move
tell
him
a
up to
dude
New
wearing
York.
like skinny jeans and a tank top.
Nah,
You know he ain't holding
ain't holding nothing.
he ain't holding that 30 in his pants.
Ain't no way he got the blick in the and1 shorts.
Down to his shins.
Come on, man.
the Shaq shoes.
Florida would be cool. I just think we should go. I don't know, man.
I
Hey,
love
we don't
Wilmington.
know till we go.
That's a fact.
We just go and visit and
We just put
see
up
what we can
like
get into with
6 month,
what we're doing.
6
here.
month residencies. You know.
Little residencies.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well,
I
dude,
ain't talking Usher though.
it's what I was talking about is
let
like
it burn.
the prices of these dude. We stayed
Nah,
we stayed in a mansion,
If-
like
if
way
you
more room than we needed, and we each paid $400 for a week.
There's some weird B&B shit though. You get like charged for like.
I got scammed on Airbnb.
Yeah, it's
Well,
kind of
in
sketchy,
Charlotte.
but
Anyway, if you got all the money in the world, you don't even got to buy a place, bro. It ain't nothing to go stay a month in a place like that.
nah,
Nothing.
that's what
You
I'm
don't
saying.
buy a
Like,
place,
It's
you
all
can just
leasing, you know. It's,
Rent out a big ass place, Airbnb it. No
Bro,
problem.
I was thinking, I just remember what I was going to say it a little bit a couple minutes ago, but I feel like WWE or just wrestling, whatever division it is in general, and NASCAR are very similar because one of my homies that I go with, he told me that like it's so cool because there's so many people there all rooting for different
Oh, yeah.
drivers, but they're all there for the same thing.
For the same
and
thing.
everybody's excited and gets along with each other for that. And they can
Oh
like
yeah,
I don't know. And then
So-
wrestling, they're all there for the same thing.
yeah.
It
So
ain't
we,
like football.
Pulling for different.
we went to the
different
Royal
wrestlers.
Rumble too. So like you know you have the match and you have the countdown. Like every minute, you know, someone comes out and
Yeah,
like they
oh,
put up
yeah.
the 10 seconds. So like
Yeah.
all you hear is like 60,000 people. 10. 9. Hey, you're just
Yeah,
like,
that's
wait,
crazy,
like, who is
yeah.
it? Who is it? And then it's
That's
like,
awesome.
seen Booker T come out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit.
You seen him in
yeah,
Texas?
yeah. He came out like the recent, where
That's hard.
not the most recent one, but the one before.
Yeah.
But nah, it's cool, man. We need to go to a big wrestling event. Like y'all would like it.
I
Y'all,
would
y'all
love
would
it. I've
enjoy
been to
it.
one in South Carolina. My dad took me and one of my friends when I was
We can go
little.
to like a Monday Night Raw.
I
and
remember
it-
seeing vividly outside Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy walking in, and I was like, "Hey guys!"
yeah,
waving at them from
Uh,
up top, and they were like just waving up, walking in, doing their thing.
Bro, shout out
I'll
to the
never
Hardy
forget
Boys.
that.
Shout out to the Hardy Boys, man. Even Trevor put a Matt Hardy bar in a song he made
I
recently.
remember that.
man.
That's hard.
Yo, that song never came out.
He wrong Hardy brother jumping off of shit, but
I-
the reference was there and I liked
Hey,
it.
I was
didn't-
close enough.
I didn't
Hey,
say nothing to him. I
I
was
wouldn't
like,
have second guessed it if
I
you didn't
respect
say
it.
that.
You know, I
So-
respect it.
Oh,
you know?
look, any wrestler that rhymed was getting to jump off the top rope.
Pause.
Shit.
But yeah,
Rikishi.
nah.
He ain't jumping off nothing.
I'll put Rikishi in a bar. Rikishi is so. Listen, not to get nerd out
See,
about
you blew
wrestling.
my mind with this when we were watching the wrestling.
Rikishi. So you get Roman Reigns. You know The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously you know The Rock, and then like Roman Reigns is like the new face of WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Top
Well,
dog.
His cousins, the Usos, are twins. Also Samoan. Rikishi is their dad.
Yep. I remember you telling
And
me.
it's like it's just a whole Samoan like bloodline family.
And
Like
it's so
that's
tight
the
that they all like work
that's
their
the
way
story they're telling like on WWE right now, and it's like pretty cool. It's pretty good.
in.
Y'all
Weren't
should
the
watch
Uso
it.
brothers like they were like,
They were tag team, the best tag team
but
for a
then they
long
kind
time.
of like if like
They're
split
beefing,
up?
yeah. They're
they're
split
beefing
up.
right now.
They're probably gonna wrestle each other at WrestleMania.
Okay.
There's 2 days of WrestleMania too. I'm gonna make y'all watch that too, Saturday and Sunday. So
Hey,
I've
perfect.
watched
we're
plenty of
locked
it.
in.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
I'm
got
gonna
me
get y'all to a
excited on the
NASCAR
wrestling.
race.
I'm down to go to
You wait,
NASCAR, bro.
No doubt.
We gotta go do the
You
content
pull up,
at the NASCAR. I was
tailgate,
telling
and be around all them people.
I was telling
grill up good food.
Listen, I was telling
get
Trevor
hammered
and Cameron, we need to do like the NASCAR, like, you know, man on the street shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, you know, we're trying to reach for the Happy Dad sponsor. So we need to go to NASCAR and try to convince these rednecks to bong dads.
Absolutely.
And, like,
Yeah.
take the Kong bong,
Yeah.
take some dads, and be like, bro,
We'll get a couple Kong bongs.
what do we need to do to get you to bong a dad? And they're going to be like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
And then we just get them all off the dads, you know, and it's content.
Yeah.
If I see that before we get to it, I'm suing.
Trademark.
Trademark.
No, I love it. Let's
That shit would
bring
be
it to
fun.
life. Let's make it happen.
NASCAR's fun, but it's really loud. Like,
Oh yeah.
Dude, I love cars.
Stupid
I don't
loud.
care.
I'm taking the earplugs. I'm gonna be in there with
Got
my
to, yeah,
plugged
yeah.
up. I might even take the AirPods noise cancellation.
Yeah.
Listen to Lil Baby.
I
the
do that
whole
now. I
time.
pull up the NASCAR app and you can listen to the radios of each driver,
Oh,
like
that's
them
fire.
talking shit.
You be listening to like Noah Gregson say the N word and shit.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking bitch.
N-word.
I hate Noah Gregson, dude. Pussy. Shit. What else you boys want to talk about?
Well, I feel like we got a solid little episode here, man. For us just doing it.
Just booze.
Randomly.
Anything we got the damn P Diddy shit.
That's a
Yeah.
fact. Do it
With-
again tomorrow.
Yeah.
The next day and the
Yeah.
next day.
Whenever we can.
Damn, I had something else, but it just literally came and went in my mind.
We
Pause.
talked about Vegas, wrestling, NASCAR, baseball,
Yeah.
Diddler.
It's been a weird day, bro. I'm glad we did this though, because like I said at the beginning, bro, it started out as a good day and then it just got shitty, dude.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, ugh.
Hey, day's about over, man. We
Know what I'm
finished the
saying?
day with a nice
New
little,
day, new money.
little chit chat here, little
You feel me?
podcast.
Well, shit, boys. I guess that's it, man. Episode 41. We out.
Come on.
Bow.